In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing High Level, the all-in-one platform that's designed for, well, any type of business really that's looking for a powerhouse sales and marketing system. Now, there's tons of reviews already on YouTube, and I'm honestly not here to sell you on it. I'm just here to help you decide if this tool is the right fit for your business. Now, some of the links in my videos may include affiliate links, but I want to cover this video with all of the pros and the cons so you can make the right choice for your business. I'm going to cover all of the main features, the pricing, the pros and cons, integrations, support, and so much more. By the end of this video, hopefully you'll know whether High Level is the right platform for you. All right, so let's dive right in. So if you haven't heard of High Level, it's an all-in-one marketing and sales machine. Now, it has a lot of features, and if I just scroll down on here, you will see kind of all of the different features and technically the tools that it replaces. So you can see here, if I just skim through, you got CRM and pipeline, unlimited sales funnels, website builder, email marketing, automations, courses, products, and that's just naming a few. So it's really, like I mentioned, it's designed for anyone that's really looking for an all-in-one platform. It does replace a lot of tools. So back in the day, we were using ClickFunnels, Zapier, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Teachable, all of the different platforms and trying to really bolt them all together. Now, if you have High Level, you can just use all of these platforms in the one place. So that's who it's for. That's kind of what the features, a high level overview of the features. Now let's dive into some more of the features going actually into the system. All right, so let's dive right in, and I'm over on the High Level website. And if you haven't heard of High Level, like I mentioned, it's an all-in-one sales and marketing platform. So it covers a lot of features. So if you're an agency, you're a coach, even if you're an in-person business, so your bricks and mortar business, this platform will work for you. If you're looking to do email marketing, SMS marketing, funnels, websites, courses, anything like that, High Level is going to be the right platform. So again, like I mentioned, I'm going to cover it from my perspective. I'm going to cover all of the great things and some of the ugly things that people don't often talk about when it comes to High Level. So just a overview of their features. So like I said, it is a powerhouse. It covers off a lot. So if I dive into this screen here, we can see some of the features this covers, from CRMs, sales funnels, website builder, email marketing, SMS, course and products, tracking, communities, and it also has AI features as well. So that's just to name a few. And as we can see here, it replaces a lot of tools that you may already have. So I know back in the day when I first started, I was using ClickFunnels, ActiveCampaign, Zapier, I was using SMS, and so many other platforms. So now High Level does allow you to have everything in one place. So like I mentioned, it's designed for basically any business that's looking to use anything to do with marketing and sales. Now the key thing here is, let's just dive into pricing straight away. So pricing wise, you can sign up to High Level today. It will be $97 and you get access to what's called 3 sub accounts. So you can have 3 sub accounts within there. That means you can have 3 different types of businesses using High Level. From there, you then go into the $297 plan. So let's just see if we can dive into this. Okay, here we go. Then you can dive into that $297 plan. This allows you to have unlimited sub accounts. So you can have as many accounts as you want. And then you've got that Pro plan, which is the $497. Now this activates SaaS mode. And this is where you'll probably see a lot of people selling Go High Level. So High Level has been set up for agencies. So it allows people to kind of create their own version of it, add on extra support and features and create templates and really just add value to High Level. So you can go and buy, say, a white label version. I have my own version, which I'm not selling on this video, but I have created my own version in the past and used that. And that's probably what you'll see. So obviously High Level at the root of it is the same. Every time you log in, the UI will look quite similar, but obviously people are reselling it and adding value on top of it. So really that's the pricing. If you're just a business and you're looking to get started, you can really just sign up to that $97. You get access to, like I said, 3 sub accounts there. If you're looking for kind of some more features and maybe looking to add more people in there and have multiple accounts, then you can go to that $297 and then you've got that $497 price. Now, if you're going to go sign up to one piece of software, ClickFunnels or ActiveCampaign or MailChimp, you're going to be looking at that $97. So within this, you do get a lot of features. Now there's a caveat with this. There is fees. So they do charge for a lot of additional features. They'll charge for emails, they'll charge to SMS. And I'll dive into that now actually, because it's super important to know, because when you see this 97, you're like, wow, that's a lot, but they do charge. So let's just dive quickly into some of the actual pricing and the rebilling. So this is the rebilling section. So you can see here, You've got phone system, email, you can buy dedicated IPs, email verification, workflow premium features. So this is some automation premium features, funnel AI, content AI, conversation and voice AI, workflow external AI models, WhatsApp and reviews. So here you can see, let's just jump into kind of a few of the most common ones. You've got the phone system. So you can see here, and let's just go to that $10. For $10, you're going to get 510 calls or 840 receiving calls or 860 segments. So 860 messages that are around, I think, 240 characters. Email, if I look at these, $10 will get you about 14,000 emails, which again is very reasonable because the other platforms will charge you probably a lot more than that. Now it does use Mailgun, which we'll dive into in a second, not the most reliable. However, not bad. And again, it doesn't charge you per contact. So like MailChimp and things like that, when you add in contacts, that classes it as, say, subscribers, whereas High Level doesn't do that. So it's only if you send these. So you can obviously just send less emails and not get charged as much. And that's probably the main ones. You've got workflow, like conversation AI. If you're going to use the AI features, you can see here, it's 0.02 a message. So 500. So for $10, you get 500 messages and 75-minute voice calls. And then probably if you're going to use some of like the premium features in the workflows, again, you're getting $10, 1,000 extensions. Now, yes, they do charge for these features, but they don't rack up that much. So it's not going to be hundreds of dollars each month. So you're not going to pay $97 and then spend more on fees, but it's just good to be aware of those extra fees. So that's diving into the pricing. All right, let's now dive into some of the features. So again, this video is going to be fairly long and in depth because I want to give you a proper review. But on the left-hand side, you can see this is what a sub account would look like. So these sub accounts you can see here, that's sub accounts, and this is just one of my accounts here. So on the left hand side, you can see all of the features. So you can see again, there's a lot here. So again, we've got dashboard, conversations, calendars, contacts, opportunities, payments, marketing, automation, sites, membership, media storage, and then we'll just forget the other ones down there. Now the main areas you're probably going to be looking at is sites. So inside of sites, you've got funnels, websites, stores, webinars, blogs, client portal, which is like the community and group, and also like your education platforms like membership access, forms, surveys, quizzes, chat widgets. You've also got, like I said, the membership section. You've got AI agents, so you can set up like conversational AI, voice AI. You can connect Stripe and things like that, which we'll dive into later in the video. And then you've kind of got a CRM platform as well. So it covers off a lot. I don't know if there's a feature that I'm thinking, you might need, especially if you're kind of an online business or you're a bricks and mortar business. There is a lot in here that you can go with. And that's sometimes is good, but sometimes is bad as well, because this platform can be quite overwhelming. So that's kind of the overview of the features. Now let's dive into some of the pros and cons. So pros, it's an all-in-one platform. It's got everything that you need, and you could, if you just signed up to High Level, it's probably going to be enough for you to get going with your business and keep growing your business. It's budget friendly, I would say. Like again, for what you get, $97 plus some extra fees. Let's say it's $50 a month, which it probably wouldn't be, depending if you're a powerhouse user. $150 for everything in here is pretty good, considering you can create unlimited communities, you can create unlimited courses, unlimited sites, unlimited funnels. Again, for those types of things, like if you're going to sign up to school, you're looking at $100 one community. You can create as many as you like in here. It's got a lot of good automation tools. So inside of automation, you can come in here and you can build out a lot. Again, most of my business is automated inside of here. So we've kind of got call booking. So when someone books a call, they're reminded. They've got SMS. Facebook ads, again, you can connect everything into Facebook ads when we'll come to integrations. You've got, all sorts that you can do. And if I just show you, say like an example, it's similar to Zapier if you've ever used that. But if I look at kind of all calls booked, the calls booked to the top, and then you've got this flow. So you've got kind of wait 2 minutes, sends an email, sends an SMS, 30-minute reminder. And we've got access to all of these different kind of actions on the right-hand side, which is amazing because there's so many features inside a High Level. It also allows you to do a lot of things with automation as well, which is great. So again, do really like the kind of automation side of things. Again, if you were looking to kind of put this into your business and you had a coaching business, you could white label it. You could sell this to your clients or give them it as a value add. It's another good option. The community is actually really good. So the Facebook group, it's a pretty large Facebook group. It's been going from kind of the day one when they first set it up. It's really, really good. So if you're ever struggling for anything, you can go in there, post. The community is very, very supportive. And I would say that's kind of a very kind of positive thing about High Level. And then, now let's move on to the cons. So I do love High Level. Like you can see, I do use it in my business, but there is a lot of things that bug me and frustrate me. I think the first one to point out is a very steep learning curve. There is a lot of features inside of High Level. And when you first say log into your account, you've got this kind of left-hand side. So this is kind of what it looks like. This is like the agency overview. And then you've also got the settings section in here. On the left hand side, and then you come in to say all of your sub accounts, this is what I was discussing here. So there's also a lot to integrate. So you've got to integrate kind of email, you've got to verify your SMS, you can connect your Facebook ads, and there's also like add-on integrations as well that you can see. So if I just nip over to here and then go to app marketplace, you can also connect a lot of other apps on the marketplace as well. So you can see all of these here you can connect in. So like I said, steep learning curve. If you can get used to what's in here. I've been using High Level now for about 6 years. I think the learning curve and also like how busy it is, the UI is quite busy. So when you first come in here, people are like, whoa, this is quite overwhelming. The interface can feel a little cluttered. They have worked on a lot of the UI over the last few years. I think they're still improving it, but again, when you go to certain sections, it can be very, very noisy and can get a bit confusing. There is the occasional kind of glitches. There is bugs as well, which happen a lot because it's such a beast and they're doing things all the time. Sometimes there is a bit of downtime. There hasn't been one in a while, but just bear that in mind. If you need kind of 100% uptime on your software, just bear that in mind. Again, it's not happened a lot, but just something that might happen when you're using it. One of the things is the hidden fees. So obviously people sign up $97, then obviously you have to pay for kind of email and SMS. That can be sometimes a bit of a bugbear. And then what's else? So obviously the system is heavily affiliate driven. So like you can sign up to right labeled, different people have taken that product and built on it. I wouldn't say that's necessarily a con, but because obviously people kind of add on certain features and add on certain support and stuff like that, some people sometimes feel like they've been missold. But again, these people that white label will add on value and should add on that value. Now the final thing to point out is their support. So it's never been great. I have struggled with it. I'd never really get the answers that I'm looking for, and I do struggle sometimes it's taking quite a while, especially if I've got clients or people looking to really kind of dive in and use it, and there's glitches or bugs. They've always fixed it, but just a little bit slow, and especially their live chat, I do struggle with that. I do now just raise tickets and just wait for them to get back to me, but their live chat, most of the time I'll have a conversation with them and they don't fix it there and then, and it goes to a ticket anyway. So that's just something to bear in mind. I don't love their support, and that kind of is a big bugbear for me when it comes to High Level. So I'm just going to dive into High Level and kind of walk you through some of the features that you might use, just to give you kind of a feel for it. So on the left hand side, you've got all of the features. You've got sections like calendars, where you can kind of create your own calendars in here, like Calendly. Dead easy to use. You can integrate your Google Calendar. So you just come into here and then you can see obviously all of these different calendars that you can use. You've got contacts. So inside your contact section, you've got smart lists. Again, really, really easy to use and can just obviously be added. All your contacts can be imported, and then you can create kind of smart lists along the top. You've got a CRM in here, so you've kind of got the opportunity section, so similar to like Pipedrive and things like that. So you can come in here and obviously create your own pipeline. You've got payments, so you can integrate kind of different payment systems, PayPal, Stripe, and there's a few others as well, which we'll have a look at in a second. In fact, I'll just dive into them now. So you've got integrations here, Stripe, PayPal, NMI, Square, things like that. Again, you can create invoices, estimates, documents, and contracts, and things like that. AI agents. So AI, we can do voice AI. Again, this is, I think, outbound is coming, but this is for inbound. So if someone calls your business, you could create a voice agent. Dead easy to set up. Again, you choose the voice, you kind of go through and create a different agent, and then you train it, and it works pretty well. Again, not as good as some of the standalone voice AI features, but again, pretty good. Conversation AI, again, you can use conversation AI for SMS, and you can create your own conversational AI to take people through certain questions and book calls and things like that. Content AI, so again, you can generate, I think it's blogs and things like that for the social planner, the funnel, the website. So again, there's AI baked in, which you can use. The marketing sections, you've got a social planner, so you can connect up your socials, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, things like that, and obviously create posts and schedule them out everywhere. Email marketing, so you can do email marketing, so like broadcast emails out. You've got an affiliate portal, and you can now also connect Ads Manager, which is an add-on feature as well. I've already touched on the automation section. Again, I love this part. This is what ties high level together. It's probably one of my favorite features and probably one of the most robust features. But yeah, like you see all my folders here, which you can tie everything in. Sites, so you can build multiple funnels in here. So if I just say go to a funnel in here, let's just say I opened up this one. So let me just go, so when let's go to client where, sales funnels. So again, when I white labeled high level, it's not something that I do now, but yeah, you can come into here and obviously create your own funnels. It's drag and drop, very, very easy to use. Again, kind of beginner friendly. So you can kind of create the funnels. You've got the sections on the right hand side. You can add text, images, things like that. Yeah, super simple to use, and again, it's pretty good. Again, it's not the fastest. I mean, it's not slow, but it's not, say, like the fastest out there. But you can do a lot with it, and again, I've used it in all of my kind of business funnels, and I used to use ClickFunnels, so this just definitely replaces that. You can build websites. You've got the client portal, so inside of client portal, you can create communities. You've got forms, surveys, quizzes, and then, like I said, the membership section, you've got kind of courses and things like that as well. So you can come in here and create as many courses as you want. So if you were using, say, like School or Kajabi, again, high level could definitely replace this for you. And that's really kind of going over some of the major features. So let's just dive into some of the integrations. So if we go to settings and we go into integrations, you'll see here Google Calendar, Google My Business, Facebook and Instagram, Wave, TikTok, LinkedIn, Slack, Shopify, Printful, Shipify, WooCommerce, ShipStation, and WhatsApp. Again, so you can connect all of your Facebook ads, your Instagram ads up to this, and it does report on them, and you can use it all in the automation. So integration wise, it's pretty solid. Again, you can use Zapier if you need to, or Make or N8N. You can connect pretty much any tool to high level using webhooks. So the integration side, really, really good. So now let's just talk about the support. So I know I touched on the support in a con. Again, the support is in the top right. When you do first sign up, you probably will be offered like an onboarding call. They probably will try and upsell you to something else, but they do help you kind of get going and get set up. Like I mentioned, the support chat is like a level 1 support. You need that. If it's something kind of big, it will get escalated and it will go to a ticket. So I usually just raise a ticket if there's an issue, a bug, something. I've used it long enough to know if it's just like a user error or actually an error with high level. So again, don't love the support. If you are looking for like a lot of support, that's why you'd probably go to like a white labeled version of it, and that person will help you kind of set it up, onboard you, and really go from there. So the support does kind of let it down. Now, I did mention the high-level official community. It's got 114,000 members, and this place is awesome. So most of the time when I've got an issue, I'll come in here, I'll search it, and I'll get the answer that I'm looking for. So again, if you are signing up to high level and you're looking to kind of get started, jump in here. It's a massive, massive time saver. You can just come in here, search your issue, and usually find what you're looking for. All right, so that is high level. Now, is it the right platform for you? It really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for, say, funnels or just websites or just automation, probably not. It's probably overkill. But if you're looking for something that you could grow with it, it's got a lot of features and you're not going to have to sign up to other softwares. If your software subscription's up at like $300, $400, $500 a month, then this could save you a lot of money. Yes, there is a steep learning curve. Yes, there's extra kind of costs to think about, and it could take you a lot of time to get used to. One of the things I get asked a lot is, should I migrate over to high level? Now, the answer to that is it going to have any downtime or downturn on your business? Is it going to affect your business? And if the answer is yes, then you need to weigh that up, because again, it's not going to drastically change your business. It might save you some subscription fees. It might kind of streamline things. And then in the long term, that might Obviously, it might help your business, but just bear that in mind. Have a look at what you're trying to do, look at the features that it offers, and just bear in mind that there's fees, steep learning curve, and their support isn't great. So you might want to look to go with someone that white labels it. I'm going to give High Level a 4 out of 5. I do love the software. I do use it in my business. I do think there's some things that could be improved. I think the support could be improved. Some of the features, because there's so many features, some of them aren't just like amazing. They're not nailed on. That's because there's just so much to do with High Level. It is a growing business. They are trying to be kind of the best in the game, which I do believe they will be eventually. But obviously, because it's become such a beast with so many users, there is obviously sometimes bugs and issues. But 4 out of 5, do really like High Level. Alright, so that is a wrap. If you like this video, please drop me a like and a comment below. If you want me to do some future review videos, let me know what software you'd like me to review. I'm going to do a few more of these type of videos and really just give you my opinion and what I think of those softwares from my perspective. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.